How to turn a greeting card into a box. Assemble your materials. You'll need a ruler, a greeting card, a pencil, preferably with an eraser, scissors, and some tape. The first step is to cut the card along the crease line. I like to fold it back the opposite direction so that the card is straight when I'm cutting it. Next, we need to find the center point of the top of the box, which is the front of your card. We're going to do that by taking our ruler and laying it across diagonally and making sure that the edge of the ruler is going through the opposite corners. Make a mark in the middle and then go diagonally from the other direction, making sure that the edge of the ruler is going through the corners. Now we know the exact center point of our card, and we're going to fold on the long edge. Fold in till the edge meets the center of the card, which is the very center of your X. And it's good to use something to make that crease nice and firm. Your wooden ruler works well. I'm using a pencil here. Do the same thing on the other long edge. Now you're going to turn it to the short edge and fold the short edge in to the center of the paper, which is right where that X is, where those two lines intersect and make the X. Now you can erase your X. Okay, now you've got a long edge and a short edge. The long edge is the one that's longer than the short edge. On the short edge, you cut up and stop when you get to the crease. It's important that you do this on the short edge. And again, turning it around and cutting up from the short edge, stopping at the crease. Now fold up the long edges and put some tape to hold them together, and then fold the end part over and tape it down. You'll be able to see it better when I do the other end. There is the lid of your box. Now the bottom of the box needs to be slightly smaller than the top. in order for it to fit inside the box. So to do that, we're going to mark a line 1/4 of an inch from the edge of the paper. And you mark that line by measuring in 1/4 of an inch from the paper at one point and putting a dot, and then moving it down the paper and putting a dot at the second point. Line your ruler up with those 2 dots, and that makes a straight line. You're going to do that on the short edge as well. We only need to trim 1 long edge and 1 short edge. And now we can repeat the process that we used for making the top of the box. Find the center point by making sure that the ruler edge lines up with the corners. Make 1 line in the middle. Turn the paper around and line up corner to corner with the edge of the ruler and make another line. Now we know where the center of our card is. Fold the long edge in. Crease it well. Do both long edges. This time I'm using the scissors to crease. You can use the edge of the scissors, you can use your wooden ruler, pencil, anything that will help mash that paper down and give you a good crease. Then fold up the short edge to the center of the paper. Remember, we know where the center is because it's where those 2 lines intersect. Now we got a long edge and a short edge. It's important to cut on the short edge up to the crease. And then do that on the other short edge. Fold those ends in together and tape them down. Then fold the long edge up and over and tape it down. And there we have the bottom of the box. The top should fit over it snugly, but still go over it. And there's our finished Christmas card box.